what do successful people do that unsuccessful people don't do? Or how are you successful in some areas of your life but not in other areas? Welcome, my name is Andrea Brown. This is Thrival Now, a new YouTube channel where I'm committed to helping you go from survival to thrival in your health, wealth, and relationships. 17 weeks ago, I started this YouTube channel. I did it because I was 30 to 40 pounds overweight and have been for the last 10 years or so. I've been successful in a lot of other areas of my life, but I definitely have been ashamed of being a bit overweight and have definitely played it small through the years. And so I started this channel in part to share that journey and also to encourage and challenge you. I don't have a lot to report on one hand, but I do have something I want to challenge you to think about today. The truth is, I haven't lost a whole lot more weight. I've lost about 8 pounds since I started, and I'm happy with that. But my goal when I started was fourfold. It was not just to lose weight. It was to lose the weight. It was to get stronger. It was to get fitter, and it was to take more joy in my body. And I have definitely been doing that. But what this has done is provoke me to think about other areas in my life that I've been successful and other areas in my life that I've found failure. And what strikes me in all of this, the key of that I've used from the beginning was this idea of a mini habit. And it was simply committing to the fact that every day I was going to lace up my shoes and get outside. And so my focus was not on the goal. My focus and my energy and my effort has been always around this mini habit. And the mini habit was so ridiculously simple that I couldn't fail on my worst day. Although to be honest, there's been 3 or 4 days that I did not even do that. So it's not like failure still hasn't happened. But the focus throughout all of this has been on the mini habit, the effort and the commitment that I've decided to keep to myself. And I find this interesting because most people spend, and myself included, we spend 90% of our time, energy, and money focused on making a good decision. And then we spend 10% of that time, energy, and money and effort on managing that decision. That equation does not lend to a lot of positive, successful outcomes. For example, the wedding industry. I find it interesting how high our divorce rate is in America and around the world. And there's many reasons you could argue for it. But one that has always stood out to me is the amount of time, energy, and money that is put into weddings these days. And it seems to me that most couples spend 90% of their energy and time and money on those weddings, and they only spend about 10% of that on their marriage and their relationship after the wedding. And so my husband and I, knowing this in advance and really having thought about it, we really committed we wanted to have a great wedding, and we did. We had a wonderful one. But we have spent 90% of our time and energy and effort on our marriage rather than the wedding. And we've had our ups and downs, we've had mountains and valleys, and I'm sure I'll share some of that journey in the days ahead. But suffice it to say, we're celebrating 11 years, and I'm super proud of that. I'm not trying to brag about that. I'm only just trying to bring up this connection between decision making and decision managing. And as I look at how is success defined in our lives, and what do successful people do that unsuccessful people don't do? Or how are you successful in some areas of your life but not in other areas? Please like, share, and subscribe. Your support means a great deal. And one of the things that strikes me about the momentum, the change that's taking place, just applying this idea of a mini habit, is the focus for me is on the system, on the day-to-day action. It's on managing the decision, not the decision or the goal that I made. And so where, yes, I wrote it down, I shared it with people and even publicly what those goals were, 90 or 99% of my time, energy, and effort has been focused on managing that decision. And so I don't know what change you want to make in your life. I don't know what encouragement you need, but it's probably likely that it's in the area of your health, wealth, or relationships. And I challenge you to really think through this idea of learning to become a good decision manager as opposed to just a good decision maker. Because when you learn to manage good decisions, you can take good decisions and make them great. But if you're focused only on making great decisions, well, you're not going to get very far in life because you won't have the systems in place to maintain that consistency and see the outcomes of success. I'm excited to announce that I will be launching a new women's only entrepreneur mastermind group. If you would like to be on the priority list for registration, then I encourage you to head on over to my website where you can sign up and get on the wait list. I appreciate you so much. I look forward to working with you.